Jack, one thing that I noticed, a lot of very small mental errors are adding up to big mistakes.
That's right, Jerry. Craig seems to be turning the ball over more than they usually do, but probably because of the tough defense by Fort Atkinson.
Right now, Blackhawks controlling the ball. Looking for the outlet pass. There it is. In for two, Chris Falk. Beautiful setup by the Blackhawks that time. Cougars. Possession of the ball. Looking for the outside shot here. And there it is. And didn't even see the rim on that one.
Three-pointer there for Tim Cole.
And now the Blackhawks with the ball. Again, looking for the outlet pass into the center, the big man. And there's a foul. Foul's on number 53, and he's a little upset about that. John Richards a little upset about that foul. He says, gee, ref, it was all ball there, too.
Well, he had his hands up in the air, but the ref ruled that he moved them with the body. So.
Well, Jim Perlmutter at the free throw line. No good. Cougars with the rebound. Coming up court, here comes Jimmy Jackson. Nice screen by Jim. Robb Logterman up and little indication there.
Beautiful assist by Robb Logterman.
John Richards vindicated on that one. First he gets the foul, then he gets the basket. A little more action down on the floor. One of the four players over there discussing strategy with the coach.
Last foul is on Jim Jackson. That's his second. And he's replaced in the lineup.
So he'll get to sit down. Think about that tiny little error that he made.
Well, Coach Suter doesn't want him to pick up his third foul yet in the first half. He wants him to have those 3 fouls for the second half.
And at the foul line, Andy Frame. First shot. Good. And at the line now, Chris Falk.
I think we had a foul there on Ben Berlowski.
Apparently.
Chris Falk on the position for the rebound.
Apparently trying to muscle in for position. Chris Falk shot no good. The Cougars get the rebound. Down court. Here they charge. Robb Logterman with the ball. Setting tempo now. Getting ready. Into the lane he goes. And he gives up the ball.
Traveling is the call.
And substitution. Out goes Ben Berlowski. In comes Kevin Seth. Coach Suter substituting here now, letting the guys have a little rest. Blackhawks with the ball. Falk in the middle. A long jump shot from the outside and hit the rim, but that was about it. Down the court, here comes the Cougars. Robb Logterman advancing the ball, and the shot. Robb with a cold hand, but there's a hot one for him. Nice second touch by Robb Logterman. Blackhawks. The shot rejected. And up to the line, here comes Chris Falk again. Didn't see who the foul was on, but I assumed that
55, Kevin Speth picked up his third foul.
Kevin with a lot of action in the middle of the court down there. Trying to block out Chris Falk. This is a very nice free throw.
That's 6 points for the big guy so far.
Second shot coming up for Chris Falk. And there's another one. Now here comes the Cougar. 32-26 in favor of the Cougars. Into the corner, the jump shot. No good, in and out. Off with the rebound, bring it up court. Perlmutter, and there's a foul. And he is not happy about that. It was an obvious foul. Tim Coles with the foul. And up the line, Tim Perlmutter. Shot tonight for the Blackhawks.
He got 9 points so far, trying to make it 10 with this one.
Can he make the even 10? The shot's up, and it's good. Now here comes the Cougars. They're picking up the pace. Charging down. A little fancy work by Logterman. And that's the end of the half with the Craig Cougars, 32-27. And we'll be right back.
This is Sergeant Greg Hacker for Janesville Crime Stoppers.
Yes, you're exactly right, Jerry. I think most people in the gymnasium are surprised at the way Fort Atkinson is playing. Craig being the heavy favorite coming into the game, and Fort is just doing an outstanding job.
Now, Jack, one thing that we should note is the three-point shots aren't going in. They aren't happening for the Cougars. There's a good reason for that.
That's right. Last week against Stoughton, Craig made 12 three-point shots. Tonight so far they made 2. I think you have to credit Fort Atkinson's defense for that.
Really coming up on the outside. Robb Logterman with the first point of the second half. Robb Logterman tied at the half with 10 points. Pulls himself forward, and there's a foul on number 15, Graham Riley. And amazingly, the ball gets turned over to the Cougars. It looked like a clear-cut foul on number 20, Andy Frame, but the ball comes to the Cougars into the inside, fumbling the ball. There's a foul by the Blackhawks by number 44, Tim Perlmutter. Tim Perlmutter, the scoring spark plug for the
that'll
Blackhawks.
be his third foul. He has to watch himself now. He paced the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks at 10 points in the first half.
Cougars with the ball outside. The Graham Riley, the shot in and out. The Blackhawks up court, fast break, and in for no. He traveled.
They say he dragged his pivot foot a little bit, I think.
So the Cougars get the ball back. The score 34-27. Right now, up the court, Robb Logterman. Little fancy move inside, and up she goes, but no good. A pump, a fake, no good again. Another pump fake, and in for 2 for Jimmy Jackson. Jimmy Jackson really scoring tonight.
Gives him 12 points on the night. He had 10 points the first half to...
The ball now at the Blackhawks' hands. Looking for the outlet pass. Can't find it. The Cougars really with a great pressure defense. Chris Falk pumping and good for 2 that time. Now here comes the Cougars charging up court. The outside shot by Logterman, and it was pretty flat there. The rebound coming down to the Blackhawks. Up court. The pass up. No good. The rebound by Fort. No foul. They get it back. Back and forth. The ball goes out to the outside. The three-pointer. No good. Cougars with the rebound. Jimmy Jackson with the rebound. Passing off to Robb Logterman. Logterman passing to Riley. Riley back to Logterman. Looking for an inside shot. They're leaving the whole middle wide open. Logterman, no good. And there's a foul. He drew the foul.
Robb's having a tough night from the field. He's normally a little better shooter than that.
Now, you know, we said that Robb might be having an off night, but if we look at his scoring, now he's got 12 right now on the night. And we might even consider that an off night. Let's check that, make that 13 for Robb. Makes the score 37-29 here in the third period.
Well, he carries about a 27, 28-point average on the season, so he's down a little bit.
Robb Logterman, second shot is good. Robb shooting a very high percentage of free throws this evening. Fort with the ball. Cougars really pressuring right here. And they've got the ball back. The pass off the backboard, in, and there goes two for Jim Jackson. Very talented junior player. The Blackhawks now trying to keep up pace with the Cougars. Looking for Falk in the middle. He's got the ball, can't put it in, but there to follow through is Mark Metcalf. 5:17 left in this period. Robb Logterman out to the outside to Riley. Riley with the shot, in and out, no good. And Falk's got the rebound. The pass deflected, in for the basket. The rebound, and the basket by Mark Metcalf. That's Metcalf, second in a row. Cougars are going to have to keep a handle on Mark Metcalf. The 6'3" senior looks like he came out after halftime and said, hand me the ball. I think I got a hot hand.
Gives him 10 points on the evening there. He's doing a nice job.
At the line, Mark Metcalf. No good. Falk's got the rebound, and there's two. Cuts the lead to 5, 40-35 in favor of the Cougars. Ball deflected into the stands. Cougars retain possession. Dave Jackson, the ball. Out to Logterman. Jackson all the way across court. Nice touch, but not quite denied. And in for the rebound, number 53, John Richards with 2 points. The Blackhawks advancing the ball now. Waiting, setting the pace. Into the center. And there's two. Tim Fromater
Gives him 12 on the evening.
Jackson with the ball. Oh. Cougar players aren't too happy about that one.
Coach Bob Schroeder signaling a timeout.
As I suspected he was. Cougars looking a little dejected after that. The score now, 42-37, 4:05 left in the third period. You know, the Blackhawks came out pressuring the Cougars, and right after halftime, said that's what they had to do. They had to put a lot of pressure on the Cougars. They were containing them to the outside. Now they're starting to do it on the inside where they had the outlet passes before, Jack.
That's right, Jerry. And until Craig proves that they can hit that outside shot, Fort can sit back in that zone and try to bottle things up in the middle. So far, Craig hasn't been able to hit the outside shot, so there's no need for Fort Atkinson to really try to put a lot of pressure on the outside.
So the Blackhawks putting the pressure into the middle now. Trying to force the outside shot. Cougars very cold from the outside. Very surprising, at least to me, Jack, that the Blackhawks able to keep pace with the Cougars here tonight. They're doing a bang-up job.
Yes, they are.
Inbound. Here comes the Blackhawks. Andy Frame dancing the ball. Half court. Oh, lost the ball. Here comes Robb Logterman for two. Blackhawks back with the ball. Cougars doubling up. Open man in the middle is Falk. He passes out back to Terry Stepke. Looking for Falk in the center. Passing to the outside. Cougars putting on pressure. The pass to the top of the key. Blackhawks slowing the pace down here, trying to cool the Cougars off a little bit. Boxing the middle. Here comes Falk. Nice shot. Laid it right in there.
Fort very patient that time on offense. Passed it around, finally found an opening, and Falk put it in.
Now the Cougars with the ball. Jackson with the little pump fake. Out and off the rim. And goals. Cold hands tonight. Blackhawks with the ball. Again, pacing, passing. And now the outside shot, no good. Logterman with the rebound. Cougars now slowing the pace down a little bit. The pass. The basket no good. Fast break. The frame. There's two. Cougars coming right back. Logterman looking for the open man now. Pass to Jackson. Running the middle now. There they go. It was rejected. Mark Metcalf getting a hand on the ball, but also getting a hand on Jackson. Check that. Getting a hand on John Richards. 2 minutes left in this quarter. 44-41.
Tell you, Mark Metcalf was way up in the air to swat that one away, but the referee, I think, ruled that he got him a little bit with the body.
Richard's shot just a little bit off. Second shot. John Richards at the line. Off again. Rebound comes down to the Cougars. Richards gets it. There's two. Richards making up for those missed free throws right there with the 2 points.
Quite a shot there. He took off. He didn't even know where the basket was, and nice job of finding himself in midair and throwing it in.
There's a foul. Graham Riley definitely standing in the way there. Substitution. Back in comes Dave Jackson for the Cougars. Inbound. Here comes the ball. Blackhawks passing, pacing. Into the center court. And there's a foul on Graham Riley. And he can't believe it.
It's his second foul on the evening, and they both come within the last, say about the last 10 seconds.
The score, 46-41, 1:32 left to play in the third period. Craig Cougars up by 5. Now 4. Second shot coming up. Off the rim. It's Cougars ball. Take possession. Logterman advances the ball over to Riley. Riley looking, pumping. Into Jackson. Jackson for 2. Jimmy Jackson. Jimmy's leading our scoring right now. And it just got answered by Chris Falk. Up the court, here comes Riley. Riley Logterman to Jackson. The shot. Wide. Blackhawks bringing the ball up. Andy Frame pointing, directing. Gets the ball up to Fromater. Fromater to Frame. Back to Fromater. The pass is intercepted. In. The ball stolen again by Frame. Frame gets the ball back. A little redemption on the part of Andy Frame. Perlmutter with the ball. Passes it out to Logterman. Oh, it's in for two. Chris Falk really having a scoring run here in the second half.
He's got 10 points this quarter. It gives him 17 for the night.
Logterman to Riley. Riley to Logterman. Logterman looking. Intercepted. The ball passed up. No good. Logterman gets the rebound around the back. Coming down, pressing down court. And we've got a very close game at the end of the third period. The score, 48-46 by the Craig Cougars. We're breaking now to hear these messages from our sponsors. Against the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks here in sectional semifinal action. The winner of this matchup will meet McQuantico. The Blackhawks come out fired up at the beginning of the fourth quarter and tie the score up at 48. Cougars bringing the ball up the court. Robb Logterman out to Jimmy Jackson. Logterman back to Jackson, but this time Jimmy's going to be denied. A very fired up Fort Atkinson team here. On the outside, 3-point. Davey Jackson with his first points of the night, and it's a big three-pointer to pull the Cougars back into the lead, 51-48. The Blackhawks looking for an open man to steal. Riley's got the ball over to Logterman. Logterman looking for an open man. Handling the ball. A little roughhousing going on in there between Riley and Frame. And the foul goes to Riley. And he is one unhappy young man. He cannot believe he got that foul. Both men pushing and shoving there at the midcourt. Blackhawks with the ball.
You know, on an exchange that went unnoticed a little bit ago, Jerry, Mark Metcalf picked up his fourth foul and has had to leave the game now to save him for the end of the game.
Logterman was fouled by number 24, Terry Stepke. Logterman up to the line. Very high percentage free throw shooter. Another substitution for Fort Atkinson. Out of the game comes Terry Stepke. Into the game comes Don Taylor. Robb Logterman at the free throw line. 7:07 in the game. First one is good. That brings the score to 52-48. Second free throw. It's in and good for Robb Logterman. Craig's really putting the pressure on now. Trying to keep Fort at bay here. Charging up the court. Looking for the shot. Looked like it traveled to me, but the refs didn't see that one. Fort passing the ball. They found an open man, but they didn't find a basket. Out of bounds, and it goes to Fort. Jimmy Jackson just couldn't put a handle on that basketball. Craig pressuring the inside. Pass out. The outside, looking for big Chris Falk. And it's a Cougar ball. Nice defensive work on the part of the Cougars.
Nice block by Jim Jackson, and then the possession arrow went to Craig.
Robb Logterman advances the ball. In for Jackson, there's two. Jimmy Jackson, 2 more points.
Beautiful setup by Robb Logterman on the assist.
I'll tell you what, Coach Ham, the Blackhawks, is rather upset. He waltzed out to the center of the court and had a little discussion with the referee. I don't think he likes the way the game's going.
Well, I think he was a little upset on that block call by the referee, by Jim Jackson.
Coach Suter over at the Cougar bench. Obviously, he's telling the Cougars to keep the pace up, keep the pressure on the Blackhawks. And, of course, I suspect that Coach Ham is telling his boys about the same thing, Jack.
I think you're right. Ford's had a little dry spell here, but I'd like to point out, too, that I think this Andy Frame is he's playing an excellent floor game. He doesn't score much, but he handles the ball. He controls the pace. The quarterback of this club is doing an excellent job.
And I might add, he's also an excellent defensive player. Really likes to mix it up in there. Fort Atkinson's ball. The Blackhawks have it out on the court now. Cougars with a full press. Frame bringing the ball up court. You said the quarterback for this team. Into the center. Touch shot. Not this time. And there's a foul. John Richards. And he's, that's quite a few for him. I believe that's his third, isn't it?
That's his third foul.
So John Richards in a little bit of foul trouble here, too, in the fourth quarter. He's got to watch. At the line, free throw shot, no good. Bounce goes off the rim, and the Blackhawks retain possession. Blackhawks pacing once again, slowing the pace down. Open man, but can't get the shot. Robb Logterman with the rebound, brings it up court. Pacing once again, Cougars with the outside shot. Robb Logterman. That's a big three-point move for Robb Logterman. And that brings the Cougars up by 10. Check that, only 8 now. Chris Falk answers Logterman's basket from the outside. Dave Jackson can't get the shot. And there's the call that the fans do not agree with. Still awaiting word on who committed the foul. And up to the line comes Terry Stepke. The foul is on number 33, Robb Logterman. That's his second of the evening. The free throw up and good. Cuts the lead back down to 7 points. Terry Stepke, second shot. It's good. Up the court comes the Cougars. Logterman looking. Nice pick into the center for Jackson, and he's got 2 more. Jimmy Jackson on hand tonight.
20 points so far for Jim Jackson.
Almost a steal there for the Cougars, but here come the Blackhawks charging up the guard. Again, slowing down the pace, and with only a little over 4 minutes to go, you'd think they'd want to pick the pace up a bit. 8 points behind, a near steal by Dave Jackson. There's the foul.
Good defense that time by Dave Jackson to cause the 5-second call.
Dave Jackson, an excellent bit of defensive work. Riley gets the ball, passes it out to Logterman. Cougars bringing the ball up court right. Pass to Riley. Riley pumping cross court to Jackson. Jackson to Logterman. Logterman can't find an open shot. There it is. Another big three for Logterman. Pulls the Cougars up by 11 with 4:19 left to go in the game. The outlet pass to number 44, Jim Gromater. Now, he was hot in the first half, but they've cooled him down. The Cougars cooled him down. from the top of the key, and in goes Perry Stepke. Cuts the lead back down to 9. Cougars with the ball. Richard out to Riley. Riley, hold on that shot. Riley gets the rebound back.
Nice hustle that time by Graham Riley.